This is a KOCO 5 First Alert Weather Severe Weather Update.
It is 3 o'clock, and so we are tracking the risk for severe weather closely this afternoon. Right now, our crews are out up in the air on the ground as our severe weather chances are rapidly increasing. Right now, we have one severe thunderstorm warning right now. That is going to be down here in southwestern Oklahoma. This storm right now warned for golf ball size hail and winds of 60 miles per hour. This is our first storm of the afternoon. We're about to see a lot of storms as we go into the afternoon. Right now, there's field meteorologist Michael Armstrong in Storm Command. He's going to be down at Granite right now watching this storm, and this is in the very early stages of storm development. But given the instability that we have in place right now, these storms are basically going to become severe the second they develop. Really, that's how much instability we have out there today. That's how unstable the atmosphere is right now as well. Let's check in with Michael right now. Michael, you're on the first severe thunderstorm warning of the afternoon. Give us an update on what you're seeing, Michael.
Yeah, we are starting to get some hail right now in Granite. We're just to the east of where the main updraft is of the storm, and you're looking at that real dark cloud base. That is the lowered area with this particular storm. We are starting to get I'm looking outside my window right now, Damon. Hail is not particularly large yet, probably about marble size, but it is starting to get a little bit bigger since we've been sitting here. So we'll continue to watch the storm. It is moving generally toward the direction of Granite and Lone Wolf, so right at us.
Yeah, definitely. This can be a day that's going to look and sound and feel a lot more like May when it comes to severe weather. But I want to walk you through the severe weather hazards that we have in place now for the rest of the afternoon, and then our tornado watch that is now in place as well right now, because today is, again, going to be one of those days where just the overall threat is primarily going to be tied to damaging winds and hail. There will be a tornado risk, but the winds and the hail threat will certainly be much, much higher. Okay, let me walk you over to WSI here. So this is our tornado watch until 10 o'clock. It does include all the OKC Metro East. As you make your way down in towards Seminole and Holdenville, down into southern Oklahoma, tornado watch, and then all of western Oklahoma, tornado watch as well. Medford, Ponca City, Stillwater, you are not in a tornado watch. However, you will likely see storms later this evening. I anticipate we're probably going to see a couple watches that are going to come out later tonight that will go from Kansas and down into northern and northeastern Oklahoma. So this is a graphic that I think many of us are probably used to seeing hail sizes on it. However, I want to emphasize the highest end of the hail threat that we have here. That is DVD size hail out across western Oklahoma. That is the official outlook that is coming in from the Storm Prediction Center here. So Buffalo to Woodward, Cheyenne, Clinton, Hobart to Lawton, DVD size hail. Now, it doesn't mean we're all going to see DVD size hail. However, that is what the atmosphere is capable of producing. It is very hot, and again, this is an atmosphere that is going to produce some tremendous size hail. For the OKC Metro, our hail sizes are going to be up around tennis balls, which is still extremely, extremely high. When it comes to wind, hurricane force wind gusts are certainly going to be a possibility with the strongest of storms, 90 mile per hour plus for western central Oklahoma here. As far as tornadoes go, just about all of us, we do have a threat for tornadoes. It is going to be highest in the early stages of storm development. So from Beaver out towards Arnett, Cheyenne, Clinton, Elk City, Hobart, and down to Lawton. Our tornado index here is at a 6 on a 1 to 10 scale. It's at a 4 for OKC, the metro, down to the south, and it drops off as you go to the east here. So here's the development of storms that we are watching as we go towards around 4 and 5 o'clock. You can see here storms that are going to be south of Clinton. These are going to be severe. These cells that we see west of Buffalo are going to be severe. And then by 6 o'clock, west of I-35, we're going to be definitely looking at some severe cells from Chickasha to Anadarko, El Reno to Clinton, down to Lawton, Woodward, and then up towards Buffalo. And then by 7 o'clock, these are coming up towards OKC. Intense cells down by Chickasha and Pauls Valley. Some intense cells from Watonga, Woodward, up towards Buffalo. And then as we go towards 8 and 9 o'clock, looking at storms out towards Enid, Garfield County, and then as you go from Norman to Chickasha and especially down into southern Oklahoma here. And then by 10 o'clock, the intensity of the storms will continue, but they will be quickly moving into eastern parts of the state, still finding a few storms lingering around up until around midnight. So again, today is going to be a day that's going to be full of weather coverage. Our crews are out. We're up in the air. We're on the ground. We know how important the weather information is for you today. This is helping you make your plans for tonight. And I promise you, we're going to continue to watch these storms very closely, scan by scan, and we'll continue to update you throughout the afternoon. Keep it with KOCO 5 News. We'll bring you the first alert.